On our next case, we have also removed lower second bicuspids. But in this case, you can see that the cuspid has rotated distal lingual. The tie on that tooth had come off during this last month's treatment. This is the reason why we do not rely on elastic ligatures to maintain cuspids during space closure, but instead we tie the distal tie wing very tightly with a steel ligature wire. The pigtail should be placed on the distal for the tightest tie. When using like ceramics or using plastic brackets, we have a problem with the inability to tie in the distal tie wing tightly. In this case, we can also see that even though the space is closed, the molar has rotated mesiolingual. On one side and the other side, the space is not quite closed, and the molar has also rotated mesiolingual. Our bicuspids are also open. This indicates that there has been some tipping into the extraction space, or there has possibly been some bracket error. When you use like bracket placement from the posterior to the anterior that is inconsistent with the incisor brackets placed too gingivally, you can also see open bite in the bicuspids. To avoid this tipping, we will usually use 19 by 25 stainless steel arch wire. This arch wire will have the amount of resistance necessary to resist the elastic force. Here is the proper way to tie in the distal tie wing of a lower cuspid. It is important to have the arch wire give you the amount of resistance to resist whatever force that you are placing, keeping in mind that a closed coil has a heavier force than does an elastic. In this case, we will remove the arch wire to check the arch wire to see if the amount of tipping that is being seen in the case is due to arch wire bending. Note the gable bend that has been placed into the arch wire. This is to keep the molar and the bicuspid roots tipped into the extraction space. That bend was likely placed with a tweed plier. We will adjust the toe in the molar area with a light wire plier. And now I'll add some reverse curve into the arch wire to help the open bite in the bicuspids and the molar tip. After placing the arch wire, you should see that the anterior segment, that the arch wire is lower or more inferior to the incisor bracket slots. And in fact, the arch wire must be raised to engage the lower anterior brackets. And our cuspid is now tied in tightly on the distal tie ring, as in all extraction cases. If you fail to do this, the lower or the upper cuspid will rotate distal lingual, requiring you to go through a stage of time of about 2 to 3 months where you use a nine-tie wire to re-rotate the cuspid back before getting into your finishing arch wire. Outside of the cuspid rotation, you can tie each tooth in individually as per whether or not the wire is passive in the slot or not. Using 19 by 25 stainless steel arch wire will also resist the rolling of molars lingually as the extraction space is closed. Now we will use a curette to open up the distal cleat on the molar.